In this video, I'm going to show you the best place to buy Bitcoin in the USA headed into 2025 and the ones you should avoid altogether. My name is Darren. I've helped thousands of people use Bitcoin. I've had lots of experience using Bitcoin exchanges. I'm going to provide you the easiest, safest, most feature-rich place for you to buy Bitcoin in the USA. We're going to cover the exchanges you as an American should avoid altogether, the trading platforms tailored for your state but be very careful with, apps you may already use today that make it really easy, have limitations, and Bitcoin-only exchanges built for Bitcoin only with all the features and support you could possibly imagine. As we go through the video, I'll kind of show which exchange is best for you. We'll start with like the degen trader, maybe go to the speculator, move on to small allocations, all the way to the best exchange for making large purchases. Now, my first tip to choosing a Bitcoin exchange is choosing one in your jurisdiction. Don't go for the international exchanges, something like Ledger or Exodus. Not only are you going to have a hard time funding these accounts as they may not accept your method of payment, but their support team are going to be on the other side of the world. And if anything were to go wrong, you're not going to be able to contact them. So right off the bat, exclude those. Second is make sure you look for one available in your state. A lot of these exchanges we're going to talk about today may not be available in specific states. New York, for example, has what's called the BIT license, where only a few exchanges have been able to sell to New York residents. The first exchanges you've probably heard of are the large volume crypto exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, Kraken. These players are large because they've been in the game a long time. They offer a wide variety of cryptocurrencies and tokens. For the average person buying Bitcoin, it's like walking into a casino where the Bitcoin is all the way at the back of the casino. You got to avoid new cryptocurrency along the way, staking, leverage, making it a challenge just to go in there, buy Bitcoin and withdraw it. Because they have such a high volume of traders, if anything were ever to go wrong with your Bitcoin purchase, you're just a support number in their ticket platform. Trust me, it's not going to be an easy, smooth experience for you as they don't focus on Bitcoin only. The next category improves on this problem. Some good beginner apps may be something you already have on your phone, like PayPal, Robinhood, or Cash App. Cash App is a great place to get started buying Bitcoin easily. Now, the problem with these apps are they do have limitations. There's a $2,000 maximum to withdrawal on Cash App. So if you're buying a large amount of Bitcoin and withdrawing, this might not be the place for you. Now, the next level of Bitcoin exchanges are Bitcoin only, literally focusing on trading Bitcoin. That's their whole business model. Cash App, PayPal, those other companies are not focused directly on Bitcoin. First company is Strike. They make it super easy to buy and sell Bitcoin, both on Chain and the Bitcoin Lightning Network. Second company is River. They're a company built on Bitcoin from the ground up. They offer recurring buys, interest on the cash you store with them. They have an easy to use web portal and phone app. They have business accounts, private accounts where you can talk to a live individual when making purchases and withdrawals. Now, the only problem with River is they are custodial, meaning when you send them money, buy Bitcoin, it stays on their platform just like all the others we talked about until you withdraw. And if you do ever end up storing Bitcoin on there, that comes at the risk of possibly losing it one day if they hold onto your Bitcoin. If I was going to trust a custodian for a couple weeks with my Bitcoin, I think River would be the place to go. They are transparent about your Bitcoin, show your actual on-chain data of how they store your Bitcoin, and regularly help you try to withdraw the Bitcoin from their platform. And the next two companies are non-custodial, meaning they don't hold any of your Bitcoin, which totally get rid of all the problem of custodians, meaning all the companies we talked about before essentially turn off your account and you would no longer have access to your Bitcoin if you didn't withdraw properly. The first one is Bitcoin Well. This one I've used myself. They are a Bitcoin only exchange. You can set up recurring buys with Bitcoin Well. You can make large purchases. They have a full support team helping you through making purchases directly to your cold storage. You can buy on Bitcoin or the Lightning Network. They have decently cheap fees for a Bitcoin only non-custodial exchange. Now, the only problem with Bitcoin Well is you will have to have a Bitcoin storage solution. This is typically called a Bitcoin wallet in the industry. If you have that and ready to withdraw, I think you should check out Bitcoin Well. Now, if you're looking for an all-in-one solution that can help you with custodying this Bitcoin you bought and you're looking to make a large purchase, the last company that would be a perfect place to go would be Unchained. Now, Unchained doesn't only help you buy Bitcoin, but they help you store that Bitcoin you bought. What Unchained helps you do is build a Bitcoin wallet where you prevent a single point of failure. If you were to buy directly to your own Bitcoin wallet and lost it, your Bitcoin could be gone forever. The multi-sig vault that Unchained helps you build can help you recover that Bitcoin for inheritance and give you a backup in case you ever messed up your own storage solution. In order to purchase Bitcoin with Unchained, you do have to have an Unchained account. These come at yearly fees for personal accounts, business accounts, trust accounts. But once you have set up an account, built your vault, you can trade Bitcoin directly to your vault with no maximums. Unchained has an American-based support team that can help you when it comes to buying Bitcoin. If you have any troubles with your bank, they're there to help you with that transaction. Let's talk about Bitcoin fees. It's usually everybody's first question. How much is it going to cost me to trade US dollars to Bitcoin? Trust me, I don't think you should sweat the fees. Having a better experience buying Bitcoin is a lot better than saving 0.5% and having a terrible experience getting, withdrawing, sending money, and exchanging Bitcoin. First company is Coinbase. They have account fee. It's free to get started. They do have a Coinbase One, which is a $30 a month membership. To deposit, it is a $10 expense to send a wire transfer in, free to receive an ACH. The spread of where they buy the Bitcoin, where they sell it back to you, is anywhere from 0.5%, 0.6%. Their transaction fees can be anywhere from 1 to 3.99%, depending on how much you buy and where you buy. Withdrawal fees, they're going to charge you the network fees. So when you send Bitcoin on the network, they will charge you those fees. Payment methods are ACH, debit card, wire transfer, PayPal, and you can actually buy with Apple Pay and Google Pay. Now, Coinbase does say they do not guarantee price pegs, as many of them may fluctuate for reasons that include but are not limited to the market conditions. Cash App, as an example, we use next. They have a $0 fee to open a Cash App account. Their spread is 0 to 1%, depending on the amount and the time of day. Transaction fees are anywhere from 0.75% to 3%, depending on the amount you purchased. Their withdrawal fees are network fees plus up to $3, depending on the amount you want to send. Their payment methods are ACH. River was the next example, $0 account fee per year if you had a personal account. They have a small spread that they say on their website. Don't know what exactly this is. Their transaction fees are anywhere from 0.25% to 1%, depending on the amount. That you do get charged the withdrawal fees on the Bitcoin network, and their payment methods are wire transfer and ACH. Bitcoin Well, they have a $0 account fee, 1.2%. That's their only fee they take is on the spread, and their payment methods is wire transfer. I'm not sure if they have ACH, I'll need to ask. And the last fee example is Unchained. So they have that $250 account fee. This varies based on the account type and number of users you have. They don't take a spread. Their trading fees are anywhere from 1 to 1.5%, depending on what you're buying, the amount you're buying. No withdrawal fees, Bitcoin, or when they send you the Bitcoin directly to your vault. And their payment methods are only wire transfers with a $2,000 minimum. This is just a good example on the fees you will pay with the type of account that you plan to use. If you have any questions on how to buy Bitcoin, how to store it properly after you buy Bitcoin, I have lots of videos on my channel, as well as a full guide on my website. I release all of my tutorials, guides on this website. If you have any questions, feel free to message me anytime. Happy to help, and thanks for watching.